Hello everybody, thanks for dropping back by again. Today we've got a lot of new stuff for me to show you. I need to clear out my inbox, it's getting full, and this is how we do it. We just start showing the cars off, and this is what I have picked up in the last couple weeks, either online or out hunting. First one we'll look at today comes from the Kyosho Ferrari mini car collection. This 612 Scaglietti, I believe, is a 2004 car model. This is a Kyosho brand. If you don't know, they are out of Japan. That's the text that you see there. They come in a box like this. There's some assembly required. This one was pre-used or pre-enjoyed, I guess. And I've already seen that the wheels and all that have been put on it. I don't have this particular car, and I love the color, so I grabbed it. On these Kyosho, you can spend as much money as you want. You can find a car for, $40-$50 if you want. Or you can do like I do and sort it by the lowest cost, and this Kyosho, which is a fabulous model, ended up being right at $10. And I'm not sure if you can see quite how pretty the blue is on it. You get lens headlamps, a full grille. It's a metal base with a metal body with a plastic base. Getting tongue-tied over here. Accurate wheels on it. Rubber tires. Some Kyosho don't roll. This one actually does. Someone has put a little bit of time into putting it together. So that is a Kyosho Ferrari 612. And if you want, you can display it like that on your shelf. Alright, next up, I have found in my area, and if you're watching this in the United States, I'd encourage you to go check out a place called Ollie's. Ollie's is a surplus overstock store. At the risk of giving away all my hunting holes, I would tell you that they are stocking right now loads and loads of 4 to 5 year old racing champions. I've even seen some Hot Wheels collectors pieces on there. Check out this Impala that I got. I am really struggling not to buy all these old American cars from the 50s. Racing Champions and Johnny Lightning do a lot of these. They are solid. They are metal with metal bases. Everything is really done well. Check out the tail lamps on this one. Really iconic split tail lamp detail. Split fender on the rear. There are so many of these beautiful 1950s American cars out there that if I go down that road, it is liable to be a long way back. Next up, Racing Champions, another one from Ollie's, and I promise you everything at Ollie's is $3 to $4. This is a really good looking 1986 Chevy El Camino. Reminds me of the Holden Ute. My dad actually used to have one of these, a red with a white stripe. Had my first sip of beer probably when I was 5 years old. Don't tell my mom. On the tailgate of this truck with my dad out in front of our house. Now that was the first sip, and it was probably a decade before I had another, so he didn't lead me down any bad paths or anything. But this is a cool El Camino with the cover on it. You get a real sense of how cool the front end of this car looks, and then you just slap a truck bed on it. That was the idea. Get to still drive a sports car with a way to carry some lumber home. Up next, somebody at my Walmart left this one out of the set. I got a lot of the good new Auto World. This is series 4. Nope. This is number 4 in release 2, version B. I believe the set had the Jeep, had the Chevy trucks, and I just really like this wagon. It'll have to go on my shelf because it will not fit in my containers. It's a really good green with wood grain. Well, no, it's not wood grain, it's just brown. Luggage rack on top, full detail, license plate on the back there, Buick station wagon. Really well done. I decided to break down and get one of them. Black interior on that thing. It looks sharp. Up next, another Racing Champions Mint find from Ollie's. This is a 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner. Don't have any of these in my collection. Really sharp model with a opening hood rather. Engine bay all painted. Air filter painted red on top. Classic car you'd see in the background of a lot of old Dirty Harry 1970s movies. Look at the full, I don't know if you can see there you go, the tail lamp. It was part of a big plastic piece that went all the way across the trunk. And man, that green is perfect for this car. Wheels are green to match. Loads of detail on the bottom. Like I said, guys, it's going to be hard not to buy a lot more of these Racing Champion Mint cars. The one I'm most excited about today, I got this in the mail. I'll be honest, guys, I did not get the Hot Wheels Koenigsegg Agera. The mismatched wheels on that car sunk it for me. There's just no way, to me, that car should be altered with. And so when I saw this one, I had some money built up from gifts I had received and whatnot, and this version to me just absolutely blows away the Hot Wheels version. Not the best roller. It is a Tarmac works, so you get the faux storage container. The back, if I remember correctly, comes off. Look at that engine, exhaust, lensed headlamps, metal base, comes with screws if you want to mess around and customize it. Awesome car. Only Koenigsegg in my collection. I hope I'm saying that right. And I wanted it to be really as close to authentic as possible. I'll probably get the Hot Wheels in the future, but I like that version a lot better. I promised Mick 67 I would get some updates on the customs that he sent me. You guys will remember a while back he sent me 53 vehicles to customize for him. Don't have that at the right angle, but that's my little custom company, Brookstone Customs. And I have been so busy at work that, to be honest, I have just not had a whole lot of time to get to them. Let's do this. But I did get a few, so we're going to look at them real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Check out this Escort. I saw this on, when I Google, the year and the type of Escort it is. This silver with all the black trim and the gray rims. I don't know if you can really see I took some green light wheels and I made the rims gray. The car itself is painted silver with some chrome details on the door handle and gas cap. Tail lamps are done. Headlamps are done. It's screwed together. I really like how this Escort came out. So that's the first one, Mick. This one goes back to the paint stripper. As you can see, I put a pearlescent green on it. Found some really authentic wheels. Had a really good time on the detail work on this car. As soon as I put something on it to try and get that grill a little tighter, and you have to paint a portion of the base as the same color as the body, the way the model's made. As soon as I did that, the paint there was one spot that stayed tacky because it's gotten so hot. So that one goes back, but it is a Ford Anglia. I don't have that one. That was the old Harry Potter light blue one. Did a total restoration on this Citroen iconic grill with the logo built in. Got some EU tags on it. Added some chrome for a kick plate on the back door. It's solid black. It's got chrome here and there. License plate on the back. Had to keep the original wheels and just touch them up with chrome because this vehicle has wheels that are pretty big. So it's still a roller because it's got the original wheels. I think it came out alright. Classy Citroen. Up next, we've got a Lambo Marzal. What is that car? This is it. This was a real car. This one from Matchbox came, it was like a plum Spectre Flame type color with a yellow window. So we put some green light wheels on it, painted the inside of the window black. That also made the back shade there look louvered. Gave it a touch of some paint on the rear for the tail lamps. It's got super small headlamps in real life, and I think it came out alright. That's as close to an authentic Marzal as I'll be able to get. It was a tricky car to do, trying to figure out what to do with that yellow glass. Two more. I took the Hot Wheels Outlaw, gave it a classic silver paint job, touched up the headlamps, reapplied some paint. The hood hinges were painted. Kept the wheels on it because I like the wheels. Touched up the back chrome, luggage rack, gave it some tail lamps. And that car that used to be yellow and green in a race livery now looks a little bit more like she would coming right out of the factory. Last one, total goofing around session. Mick 67 has a race car in this deco.